What does the journal say?
Right.
What does it say? What does it do?
Alden swears he's seen things moving, following us through the trees. Hilda says it's his fever, but I am unsure. We're having to carry him now. Cole thinks it's the woman who's been toying with us, messing with our supplies, and disappearing just when we think we have her cornered. Cole is missing. We got strung out trying to get around a huge patch of briar. When we tightened up again, he wasn't there. We searched for 2 hours, no trace. Bera is gone too. Her bedroll was empty this morning. All of her things were there. Journal entry from 3 days ago. I'm alone now. I was right behind Hilda, keeping my eyes fixed on her and Alden so we wouldn't be separated. If this is the last the world hears of us, know that we tried. We wanted to help.
Okay, womp womp, we suck. Everyone's dead. Is the vibe, yeah?
If that's it, yes, that's one way of looking at it. We should probably seek to pick up the trail that they left for the members of the party who got separated.
Got it.
Although then we are walking into the exact same scenario that seemed to have got them
Yes, but we're
disappeared.
competent. I'm sure it'll be fine. Anything steamy between her and Alden? I was picking up some vibes.
I scanned the journal for vibes.
There are more mentions of this woman. In fact, at one point in the journal, it mentions that they could have sworn that they saw her at the folk moot.
I was going to wonder, if she's anything to do with the man that we keep seeing.
Oh, Alden, my heart yearns for your touch.
Really hot stuff.
Yeah, wow. Bits of
Discarded supplies.
Alden.
Terrifying, like dolls suspended from trees.
Body, yeah, sort of totems made of twigs and things of that nature.
All that stuff.
I'll go after Willow. Fine. She is the cleanest.
After Cressida?
It's true.
Don't want to be on anyone else's jets.
This filth is hardly my fault. Thank you.
The footfalls of each of your companions and the rustle, even the rustle of your clothes as you move, they all seem indecently loud. And it feels like the external sounds of the forest have been artificially dulled.
I've got an idea.
Uh-huh.
Can I have an idea?
Yeah. You may.
I take the 50 foot of hempen rope and I tie it around Lug's waist. And then I tie a length of it further along around my waist. And then I think then it goes Cressida and then Morven and then Happen.
Yep.
So we're in a chain of people.
Lovely.
It's a flawless plan.
I just don't want to get disappeared.
Flawless plan. Just don't hit the floor.
Good Lord.
Please, sorry. Sorry, Ellen got through. An 8.
Could you leave the room, please?
Whoa.
Oh, dang.
Cressida's gone.
Oh.
Where's Cressida? We were tied together. Where's Cressida?
Is there just a loop of
Yes.
empty rope?
Yes, there is.
Cressida?
Who did this?
She might have finally just got sick of us.
I mean, she was complaining a lot.
Yeah, I mean,
it does make sense.
Maybe this was it. The tying together thing was too much for her.
I never really got her, dedication to the cause. She was complaining a lot, so maybe she just decided to go back to the city.
You get a sense where you're like, Cressida is in that direction, is moving alarmingly fast, and has 3, they would count as fey creatures, around her. Ooh. And the second you sort of get a fix on the shape of those creatures, you're like, what? Because there's like somewhere between 30 and 50 of them in your very close vicinity.
Maybe we should be in a circle facing inwards but looking behind each other.
Maybe
so
we should all
see each other.
Hold hands or something.
Maybe we should follow Cressida while I still know where she is.
I think we should get after
follow
Cressida. She might be in terrible danger.
Yeah.
Let's hold hands and skip.
Yeah, okay. Not really
don't
my
have to
vibe,
skip.
but yeah, fine.
Sure.
Let's sprint pell-mell after Cressida.
Okay, a melody, like someone is playing a tin whistle.
Damn.
Happen, I think you're a ranger, you've probably got the sharpest ears. Could you make me a constitution saving throw, please?
Elves have the sharpest ears.
You start tearing off in the direction that Happen indicated. You get probably only about 10, 15 foot before you realise that Happen is not running alongside you, and you turn around.
Oh no.
and he's not there.
Oh no.
Oh no.
We're doing even worse than Team North.
And draw a weapon.
Can anyone, you, the forest man,
Yes.
you not sense where this is coming from?
No, you the sorcerer person. Have you got a spell for this sort of thing?
Well, not really. It's all magic based. Well, this was your whole you guide people. What do they pay you
I've
for?
never seen anything
Happen
like
said
this.
he sensed Fae, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
So there are unseen Fae all around us.
Until it is filling your head and it's all you can hear, and you're conscious, but you are completely unable to move. You're just paralyzed.
Okay.
Basically, it's almost like the one making the tune wants to approach, but is aware that there are other more capable agents. Oh, yeah, you're absolutely fine. Just poof.
Yeah.
You plug up those lug holes.
Sure.
Yep. That's what
he
they
calls
got the
them.
name. Yeah.
Mouth, you're welcome.
You're able to move again.
Oh my God! It's the
Yeah. I do the fingers.
So you see emerging from behind a nearby tree, there are two figures. They kind of look like satyrs almost. They're sort of goat-legged people, but they're not kind of like the human upper body. It's almost like their entire skin is made of bark, and their legs aren't hairy. They're just sort of. It's more like hanging moss and lichen. And they look at you with these eyes that are just sort of like pits of almost charcoal, but there's a real sense that you're being regarded, and that these things are angry because this isn't how it was meant to go down.
No, this is how it's meant to go down. Sorcerer's Burst!
Oh, dang, okay. The one playing the pipes is just incinerated.
Good.
And now,
Here we go.
Here we go.
Woo!
Oh, okay.
What's your magic forfeit?
Your bones shift. You feel stronger and sturdier, yet also ancient and weary. Your base AC increases by 2 from its current level. While it is raining, even if you're indoors, it decreases by 2 from its current level.
it hurts when it rains.
Wait, I get inspiration because I'm a human.
Hey, there it is.
20.
Humans.
You run past it.
Yeah, at this point you're on its heels. You're like, I could tackle this thing. And you're like, I probably need to see where my companions have gone.
Yeah.
You have undone my plans quite masterfully. You see Cressida just being unceremoniously dropped into a large pit that is in the middle of this clearing. And they have bunged the two of you unceremoniously into a pit.
Working up another flaming sorcerer's burst. Guys in range. You're telling me I don't...
I mean, there's a lot of them, right? There's
There's a lot.
dozens of these creatures.
Cantrip. So I started blasting.
It is written by Edie.
What a good name.
Oh, yeah. Damn it. Oh, well.
It's a reference.
It's a reference.
yeah.
It's a cool reference.
It's an Easter egg for the fans.
The last two words on the scroll, I forgot to write them down, are or beans.
Our captors keep asking about the Shimmering Lady. From what I can gather, she must be the spirit of the river that waters this part of the Wyrdwood. They seem to think she has been kidnapped and that we may know more. Our belongings were confiscated, but Cole managed to keep one copestone hidden. Will be discovered if we use it now, but if we get far enough away, perhaps we can signal the Northwest team. We try at sundown. I fear this is farewell.
They sent that signal.
Sent that signal.
These creatures aren't necessarily our enemies.
No.
Potentially, we're working towards a common aim.
As long as no one explodes any of them.
Someone were to have incinerated one of them. That would-
Sorcerously blasted anyone.
As long as we've done nothing to escalate.
Yes. What if we try and let them know that we're also looking for the Shimmering Lady?
You hear sort of footfalls above you.
I was worried there were raindrops.
Figure
Your bones are going to
starts.
start hurting.
Ow, my bones!
Cressida does not know how to deal with these people. She's just putting her best customer service smile on, like.
If I could get 15 feet closer to the pit, I could communicate with them telepathically down there.
Really?
Yeah. So we're 45 feet away, and I can only do it up to 30 feet. No.
Also, we're in a 50
50 feet down.
Well, I mean,
If we
is it
dig a parallel
yeah?
pit?
Is it as
and
the crow
lateral
flies?
tunnel.
Is there a 30-foot line
How tall
between
are you
us?
both? About
The
20,
geometry?
25 feet?
It doesn't say that. It doesn't say it can't travel through
Your ears
soil.
are at the top of your body, aren't
Yeah.
Yeah, they are.
they? You're all about to be executed.
I'm just going to go and get some hot oil
Yeah.
to pour.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah, the problem
Right
with
back.
not imminent danger is that it becomes imminent danger quite quickly. Is the thing. So.
The oil's heating up, is what he said, and then went off to check on the oil.
Yet we are seeking the Shimmering Lady, for the waters of the river have not been feeding our land properly, and we, my friend and I, and some others that you may have elsewhere.
Companions. Companions.
Yes, well, companions is a bit of a loaded term. The traveling.
Sort of turn to each other like.
We have the Shimmering Lady. Release us if you want her to live.
Cresta is just literally like.
Oh yeah, I've starved you out of spell slots. Oh, this is unfair of me, but we're doing it. So, creates the form of a bear, covered in bark. So it's like a very crude form of a bear, but it is most definitely a bear with claws and teeth and sort of the odd vine that's sort of just almost watching and kind of darting around it.
We're already pretty unlucky to be in a pit with a bear, so Happen's having a good day.
And the bear briefly kind of comes up and makes this weird like noise of confusion.
Can I cast reduce on the hole? I want to make the hole smaller.
In which direction? Depth?
Well, like up and sides. I like if it's
squished in
if,
with-
no, not all,
Yeah,
not all the
it
way.
just gets narrower.
If it's narrow, you could put, back against the wall
Just a
and
big
walk your way
bear
up.
and
If
a
it's
character
shallower,
sausage comes up.
Just a blood geezer sort of.
Tell us what it says. So you make the medium soil into a large soil.
Into big soil.
Okay.
Big soil strikes again. Let's say that, but most of them are just going to go stand around the edge of the pit, be like, bear, fight. Obviously, with them, it's a chorus of like, bear, fight, bear, fight. It's horrible.
So I cast Spirit Guardians,
Oh, do you?
which is a flock of for me, is like a flock of very large motes of light
Yeah.
that start to kind of swirl around me in a sort of angelic vortex. I don't like that look.
I think
I'm about to be
I think
thwarted.
you're about to evaporate a lot of bad
Oh, okay.
guys. That's a 6, and with a wisdom modifier of 0,
Oh, not wise at all.
please roll me the damage.
3d8. Let's go. Here's one of them. Here's another one. Here's another one. That is 14.
They are all dead immediately.
Yes. How many?
4.
All right.
Yeah. I rolled a 1 on the d12.
You got like
sorry.
Tinder.
But yeah, it is like it's honestly like they're just blown away like a wisp of smoke. Like you've extinguished a candle. It's you, Willow, find a new move and sort of like look at each other and you're like, these things are weak AF. Like,
yeah,
Also,
these things are super easy to kill.
oh, nuts! Yeah, what hap?
what hap?
Really
You
upset.
feel a sharp crack as something fragments in your mind. Sounds bad.
boy.
From now on, all your wisdom insight rolls, these are important to me, will be made by Johnny, who will not tell you the result. They may lie to you.
And you can hear a rising chorus of just coming from the horrible creatures around you.
I've got a speed of 40 feet.
Whoa.
Unless I'm wearing heavy armor, which I'm not. I'm fully nude. I'm not fully nude.
Mostly nude.
Like, Cress is just like panicking because there's a bear, so she's just gone, and then like, and she wants to cast her an approximation of what the Shimmering Lady could look like. Do not fight them, you need them to find me. She's sort of like, she sort of bases it a little bit off her mother, who was also similarly glamorous.
Lovely.
Very long blonde hair her mother had. River, water, which tries to go kind of like blue shimmering effects in the hair and like flowing dress. The only river, you know, she goes to the river to watch, you know, the regatta. She doesn't go to like actually talk with the spirits of the water. She's like,
that's fair.
Like posh lady who looks nice and sparkles.
Lovely. I'm really enjoying the idea of a regatta that you would go to because your home city is built over a waterfall.
Tremendously
And the losing side doesn't get to get out.
Yeah.
Okie dokie.
It's canon now.
They're all rowing against the flow of the water.
Yeah, just like, go
Whoever
on.
stops rowing.
The surviving team gets to live. Yeah, there it is. They just sort of stand there. They're a bit like, what is happening? Like, why is the bear pit so shallow? Why is the shimmering lady in it? And who's hugging boss? Is kind of like the vibe that we've got.
And I think I'll just sort of jump towards the bear's mouth and slash at its head.
Praise cadence.
You'd hope. All right, go for it. Post yourself into the bear's mouth.
All the sprites post me in.
Yeah, the sprites do. You're like, here I go! And then you're like,
Just pick up my
it's
feet.
the perfect amount of rotation to bring these swords down. And then your shoulders keep tipping. And you're like, uh-oh. And yeah, effectively, you're in this bear's mouth now, up to about mid-chest.
That's a big bear.
Gonna take a reaction on that.
The reaction being
And
to clamp down
I'm
its
not gonna roll to hit because you're in its mouth.
This is such a beautiful opportunity to test my faith.
So unlucky.
11 points of piercing damage.
Okay, don't make it.
Yeah.
The bear goes. Sort of does a weird reflexive retch.
Oh.
This thing just like smashes you against the side of the wall. You take 24 points of bludgeoning.
Whoa!
I'm unconscious.
Okay. All right.
Dang.
I'm in its mouth.
Smells.
Haze cadence.
The flames sort of crash over the back of the bear like a cresting wave.
Very nice.
And as a bonus action, I would like to jump down into the pit, please.
Oh.
Lovely. Okie dokie. Somewhat awkwardly, they're called Goodfellows. They are all standing around the pit, and some of them are like, "Shimmering lady," and others are still like, it's horrible.
I don't jump down the pit because at level 5, Spare the Dying has a 30-foot range. I don't have to fling myself into the bear pit. Best news all day.
Great.
Not dying.
Not dying.
Death saves.
Actively dying.
So that's pretty good.
Just
We like
have a
that.
little nap now.
I mean, we're all actively dying, but
Dang.
Dang, keep it light.
Right, okay. He lets out.
Some wee.
Huh?
He lets out some wee.
Lets out some wee. You sort of see the bear kind of like rearing up, and it's about to like chomp down on Happen again, and it literally just stops in its tracks, and it's almost like it goes in reverse, and Happen just like flops out of its mouth as it just kind of goes and becomes the walls again in like a half a second.
could you climb it like a chimney now? Like, could you Sam Fisher your way out of that?
Well, I said it was 25 foot across, and now it's 12 and a half foot across.
We could Emperor's New Groove it.
Cressida, as the walls come in, Cressida just like rolled along. It's like unconscious.
Flop, flop, flop.
Yeah.
Like you're pulling a rug up underneath.
I'm fine. I cast gaseous form and turn into a cloud and float back up to the surface.
Right for some. Just a little top up.
I haven't felt this bad since the last gala we had.
You imagine that you're imagining that sort of just shadow of a rabbit sort of hops its way out of the wall and disappears into your shadow.
Bunny.
Yeah, Cressida comes around and says,
Money,
very
and
good.
we're like,
Money.
very good.
Okay.
it's more that it's they're not sorry they did it, they're sorry they got caught. That kind of capacity.
Yeah, there's a sort.
I would like to turn back from a gas cloud, like an inch away from his ear.
Ah!
Sounds good. Lead the way.
He's sort of
Flair for the dramatic, Morven.
yeah. He sort of goes to point and then stops and just looks confused. And Morven, you look ahead and you see sat cross-legged on the ground with a smile on his face, as though he were expecting to see each and every one of you, a man in a funny leather jacket with a sort of one of those hats that sort of like someone's just got a disc of leather and put it on their head and tied a band around it.
Mother F.